Waking up and I ask myself. Alright, family, what's up, what's up? What's up, fam? You are back. It's your girl, Jen Ether. We're back with another episode of Gods and Goddesses Weather Report Tarot Readings. Turn this down. So, today we're going to finish off the Earth signs. We're going to do Taurus at this very moment. So, let me get into Taurus's energy. I already got into it a bit. First thing I want to talk about while it's on my mind is, for one, I'm a Taurus. For two, it's a general reading, so all the messages cannot resonate. You're going to have to take what messages that do resonate and leave behind the ones that do not. But basically, I'm also a Taurus, so it's very easy for me to tap into the energy. Now, as I was setting up the stuff that I wanted to put on the placing for the reading, I usually just pick things out at random, but today, for the first time, I put the superheroes out. So we got Iron Man, and we got Batman on the board. So that's interesting because, like I said, it's the first time I ever used them. For one, I just got this Batman head. I'm not even sure what this is too. I found this. So I'm like a kid. I'm always looking around for shit and grabbing shit. So anyway, I found that. But anyway, I think it's interesting that I picked those up for this particular reading because both of these superheroes, as I thought about it, are very fucking similar. They're from different universes. So this is from the Marvel universe. It's from the DC universe, of course. DC Comics, Marvel Comics, so different universes. But both of these superheroes are just really regular men who were smart enough, had enough money and enough technology to create armor suits and different gadgets to become superheroes. So I don't know if you guys, I'm a real superhero person. I'm a fanatic, more into Marvel. Not a fanatic, but I'm a fan. More into Marvel comics than DC, but I do fuck with Batman. But anyway, like I was saying, both of these guys are not like your normal superhero. Your normal superhero is usually a superhero through some type of transmutation in their DNA. Something happens and it changes their DNA from human DNA to mutant DNA. Or they were already born with mutant DNA strands within them. But with these two particular superheroes, they are actually all the way fucking humans. These two guys are humans, but they both had the resources. They built their own resources to be able to make armor suits. You know, the Batman suit is made. The things that Batman uses are gadgets that his boy Alfred and his team comes up with in his lab. The things that this guy comes up with, I believe he's a scientist of some sort, or a rocket scientist, I believe. So it's all shit from out of his lab too. So like I said, these are both humans. So this is interesting because I feel like this is the same energy you Tauruses are in. It's like, you guys may feel like, yeah, I was born into this world. I may not have had a silver spoon in my mouth, or I may not have been born under the greatest of conditions, but I'm going to take whatever I do have and transmute myself into a superhero. You feel me? So that's the first message. Let's see what comes out for y'all. You're getting in Taurus's energy. We want to see what comes out for Taurus. I ain't fucking around with the music. We want to get into Taurus's energy. See what's coming out for Taurus. We're towards the mid to end of April, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you run into it, it can resonate for you. Let's get two more cards for you, Taurus. Too many. I didn't even see these two pop out. Why ain't y'all tell me? Y'all gotta, come on, communication is key. Let's go. Alright, Okay. All right. Who else? Someone else, I believe, had the Queen of Wands. Could have been Virgo or Aries. One of the two had the Queen of Wands for, I think it was Virgo, had the Queen of Wands for their overall energy. That's the last one I did. So you might want to check out Virgo's video because they had the Queen of Wands in the exact same position, I believe. So the Queen of Wands popped out for your overall energy. This is showing passion, fire, desire. If you even look, you got two wands. You got Emperor that came out, which is the highest of the deck for, the highest card for the wands. But even right now, with us looking at the Queen of Wands, this queen is very passionate, knows what she wants. But if you notice what is in common with this Iron Man, the colors, the gold and the red, baby. So y'all, like I said, are stepping into the superhero energy. And all the superheroes, as we know, are very passionate about whatever their cause is. It's usually to save the planet Earth. So even with the situation that the planet's in right now, or the situation that we find ourselves in as a human race, with us being in the quarantine and all that shit, you could be becoming more passionate about doing things to, save humanity or assist in the process of keeping humanity healthy and clean, the planet Earth clean, all that. So I just feel like you guys are very passionate at this moment, Taurus. Very fucking passionate. Now, in your past, it looks like you guys were in hermit mode, going through trying to find some type of enlightenment and really staying to yourself, not really interacting with too many people, probably just doing whatever you felt you had to do, talking to whoever you felt you had to talk to, whether it be landlords, bill collectors, maybe a couple friends here and there. But for the most part, I feel like you guys have been on chill mode. And remember, we're in quarantine, so we have been on chill mode for the most part. But this chill mode has allowed you to actually get the enlightenment that you may not have been able to receive when you were in the midst of all the hustle and bustle of the regular daily activities we're usually participating in. Sorry, I'm using school words today. School words. It's an early day. And it's the kids are out of school, so just in case any youngsters are watching, you can at least get a healthy dose of vocabulary. You feel me? And some cuss words too. Y'all can write those down as well. Alright, so the King of Swords. King of Swords. And this is also in your past, right up under that Hermit card. It's looking like I said, more deep thought. The swords is about thoughts. If you notice, this sword is planted, you got the sword planted right on your head. Almost like you were cutting deep into your thoughts. Because the sword is so close, it's almost like you could be, depending on how sharp it was, you could cut just out of your face. Just by holding it right on your face like that. So I feel like you guys had a lot of intense thinking that you've been going through. A lot of intense thoughts. Really going within and deep, trying to get some type of clarity about something that has to do with your passions. I'll do clarification, of course. So now in your future, we got the Six of Swords that came out. Six of Swords, Six of Swords. Let's see. With this, I always look at this card as you guys trying to cut through more sword action. I'm trying to see the book, even though I got my own interpretation for this. Let's see. Six of Swords, but I definitely see this as you trying to go after your happiness, but you feel like something could be blocking it. It could be your own mental thoughts or something to do with communication, because the Swords also represents communication. But you guys are definitely going after some type of victory. There we go. Yeah, going after some type of victory. Going to warmer climates. Kind attention. Success after trials. Recovery from illness or bereavement. So some of you guys could have been in a time of grief. Or just, as we see, you were in deep fucking thought. So whatever you guys were thinking and mulling over could have left you feeling in a lower state of energy. where you just didn't feel that that pep in your step as usual. You didn't feel that usual pep in your step. So right now you guys are in a state of recovery, coming out of that energy and really starting to feel more so like yourselves, which is going to allow you to step into this Emperor power. So now let's clarify for this Hermit. Let's see what the Hermit mode was about. Give me 2 more cards for Hermit mode. What was this Hermit mode about for my Tauruses? Exactly 2. Nope, got 3. Okay, the King of Swords came out once again, so that's just further clarification that you guys were in deep, deep, deep thought. You feel me? Why I say that is because we're clarifying the Hermit, so that's already a card of deep thought. Then it's right over the King of Swords. Well, we clarified the Hermit, which is deep thought, with the King of Swords came out, which is already over the original King of Swords, where he's cutting his face with the damn sword. That's how deep the cut is. It's how deep the thought is. You feel me? Deep Thoughts. First mixtape. Me and Chi. I gotta drop it. But yeah, so y'all were in deep thought. Juggling ideas. We got the 2 of Coins that came out. So really trying to make your mind up about something important. This could have been about financial situations too, of course, because it's the King of Coins. So juggling ideas of money. I feel like because of so much deep thought, and then we got the juggling cards, I feel like you guys were thinking about everything deeply. This was not the source of one thing. I feel like you guys were mulling over multiple things. Like I said, I'm a Taurus myself. So I know for me, I got a lot of shit going on. Especially in the light of the new situation we find ourselves in with the quarantine and all that. So I find myself juggling my 9 to 5. Then, you know, because my 9 to 5 is not as steady. It's not necessarily bad, but the hours are switched up. So it's not a set schedule. So I'm juggling that. Then I have to juggle when I can fit in time to do this. Then I'm also juggling my bread to make sure that stays cool. I'm juggling when I'm writing my music. So I just feel like that's how you guys are feeling. Like you guys are juggling a million things. The children, I don't have kids, but just a million things. Household duties, bills, this, that. When you got to do homework with the kids now. When you're making sure the kids are learning because of the situation. So I feel like you guys have just been juggling a lot of shit. And then also, in the midst of this juggling, we have the 2 of Swords that popped out on top of the 2 of Coins, which shows someone who is blind. But I feel like this is someone, I always see this as someone who's needing to make a decision. Like, they are blinded, but they know there's something they have to do, which is represented by these 2 swords, 2 separate ideas, and it's clarifying the 2 of Pentacles. So it's the same thing, still in that standpoint of having to make an idea. And this idea and these thoughts are all about someone's emotional fulfillment. If you notice, you see all those riches and treasures. Now, of course, that could be abundance, like physical abundance. But I feel like, too, that's how someone wants to feel filled up. You want prosperity, but prosperity is not always about the physical. So I feel like this person does want the prosperity in the physical realm, but they also want this in this cup. They want this cup to be filled up. That's why they have it out. Now, this bird is a messenger who's trying to give them divine messages about how to get this cup filled up with prosperity and love. The cups are about love, emotions. So the bird is giving messages to you. So I feel like, remember, we're still clarifying this Hermit card. During this Hermit time, this is what you were thinking about. How you were going to juggle everything out to give yourself security. Because the 10 of Coins is the last card. So balance everything. Do what you need to do. Cut things out that do not serve you so you can bring in this security and listen to whatever guidance is coming into you. That's what you were all about. Now, let's clarify this Emperor. What's up with the Emperor? Okay, the Empress popped up. Woo. The Lovers popped up. And the Seven of Cups popped up. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is, remember, your overall energy was that Queen of Wands talking about passions. We'll put something on that too. But I feel like with the Emperor, and the Emperor's almost looking at the Queen of Wands. So, and I see rays coming out. This is how they're positioned on the board. So you see the rays shooting out of the chest. Or shooting out at mid-chest area to the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is kind of got their shoulder up. So if you're the Queen of Wands, because that's your overall energy, I feel like this Emperor could be someone else. And you could be the Empress, or you could be the Emperor. Take it as it resonates. Now, this is all about Emperor, Empress. It's not about your sexuality or your... it's not about gender. It's not gender. It's about energies. You're feminine, and so some of you guys are taking on the masculine energy of the Emperor. Some of you guys are taking on more of the feminine energy of the Empress and this Queen of Wands figure. I feel like a lot of you guys are taking on the more of the feminine energy with this Queen of Wands and Empress energy, because the Queen of Wands is what popped out for your overall energy, Taurus. So, like I said, we're clarifying this Emperor to see what he's about, and like I said, he's shooting out these rays from his heart chakra to the Queen of Wands, which is you. So we see the Nine of Coins to clarify the Emperor. The Nine of Coins talks about someone who is very single. If you notice, the Emperor... Oh, the Queen of Cups came out twice too. Right next to each other. Right next to each other. So the Queen of Cups came out twice too in the other deck, remember, where she has the money right beside her. So you are on the board, and this was you clarifying you for that hermit mode shit. So you're definitely on the board. I feel like this other person, I feel like this is another energy, this Emperor, because it had different energy with the Six of Swords. That was, remember, the Six of Swords was all about recouping and trying to get to the sun, which I feel like could be about you. But I feel like you wouldn't still be in a Six of Swords necessarily, because you did so much introspection in your past. You had, remember, the King of Swords twice, cutting through your thoughts. Then you had the Hermit fucking card. And you had the Two of Swords, which is a deep thought card. So I feel like you came out pretty clear on what you wanted, and that's what put you into this current fiery Queen of Wands. Passionate, very confident about what your next moves are going to be. Or at least about what you want and where you want to go in life. So now we got this Emperor that's popping up, and they're looking for a victory as well. And I feel like they're looking for a victory with their Empress. Because this is how the cards are popping up. The nine of Coins next to the Empress. So this person now is single, I feel like, the person that you're dealing with, or you are single. Both of you guys seem to be single. The Empress and the Emperor are unencumbered. They can do what they want to fucking do. Now, the next card that popped out is over the Nine of Coins is the Lover's card. So this is showing me that the person that's single with all that money wants to take this money and actually invest in a relationship. They want to invest in something where they can see eye to eye with a person, have some true reciprocity, and also true love and passion with this wand. And a lot of times the Lover card has the succubus sign, which is that medical sign with the two snakes on it that we always see. Now, it's not here, but I also feel like they want some type of relationship where it's not fucking conflict. It's actually a healing partnership. Now, the Empress is clarified. Like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys are the Empress, and over your card is actually confusion, not knowing what you want to do. Either that, or you could have plenty of options. So, what's going to happen in this situation? Give me a little bit more. Okay, so, Okay, so the Eight of Swords popped out. Okay. The Eight of Swords popped out first. Let's I put it down first. That's someone being stuck in their emotions, because if you notice, they're like almost surrounded completely by their emotions. So much water in there with these swords. Could also be a jail situation. So some of you guys could either be in jail, or you guys are dealing with someone in jail. Or if you notice these messages, some of you guys could be dealing with shit that could send you to jail. So you want to be aware, make sure you're actually listening to your spirit team. If they're telling you, like, nah, if you get a hunch not to do some shit, don't go outside, don't take this outside, don't do this, then don't do it. You feel me? So you could be getting warnings to prevent you from actually going to jail. That's just for a small group. Now, for others of you guys, I'm seeing these emotions, these waters inside of this. So it's like someone, either you or this person, is trapped inside their emotions, but wanting a new beginning in the situation. This is not, of course, me, so you're going to have to know who's trapped inside their emotion and who this is. Put everything where it goes. I'm just pulling the cards. So someone's trapped inside their emotions, but there is a new beginning, or someone wants a new beginning, but there's also like a holding back from this offer of the cup. And we also see the Fool card, where we see the same cup again, but someone in the traditional Fool deck, or not the traditional, the Fool is taking the leap of faith off the cliff, but this Fool is actually turned back to someone, almost like they're trying to listen to what they have to say. And remember, the dog is a companion. The dog is a companion, so they could be listening to friends, listening to the opinions of others. We don't know if they're bad opinions. They could be getting advice before they take this leap. But remember when I was clarifying, for the Empress, we had that Seven of Cups, the confusion card, come up. And it's almost like as they're trying to take this leap towards you, see this person, or, sorry, whatever, however you want to put it. Either way, I think I had it this way on the board. Either way, this dog, the friends, the companion, this consultation that they're going through is what is actually leaving you confused. So that's right next to you. So I don't think you're really confused or even really worried about what's being said, but maybe just confused on what's going on. Maybe you're, I don't feel like you're, because confusion always comes from what? Not having enough information. So I feel like you're probably not in contact with this person. And if you are, it's not good communication. Okay, so now we got the Temperance card that came out. But we got the Page of Coins. So this is someone, once again, an offer, someone really reviewing something. I feel like this is you really holding something up to the light and trying to get a good look at it, because you're the one in confusion and trying to kind of come out of that state of confusion. So you do see this as something that's value, but you also realize that you have to find balance within yourself. So you're really emotionally, mentally, and spiritually tempering yourself, so you can actually be ready for a Two of Cups situation whenever it does approach you. How is this person? What is this person doing? What is your person doing? This person that's coming up in the reading. Okay, so now we got the Seven of Swords that popped out. I'm going to read for that. Alright, so your person is cunning, skillfulness, and determination that needs to be used for the right purposes. Considering escape from imprisoning situation. Manipulation that tends to backfire. Watch your back. Change of heart. Treachery. Okay, so I feel like it said escaping. So this could be your person. This is also what could be leaving you feeling confused. Maybe your person is feeling trapped in a situation with their emotions. Therefore, they can't share their emotions if they're trapped here with them. Even, like I said, for some of you guys, your person is actually in a halfway or in some type of prison facility, something like that, where they can't really share their emotions. Maybe now, if this person's in prison, that can be a slippery slope, because it's like, especially if you're dealing with a guy, they don't want to be too emotional, because after I share, I got to go back out here and do this. You know what I mean? So you could be feeling like you don't know exactly what's going on in someone's world because they're feeling trapped inside of their emotions. But with them feeling trapped, like I said, it said cunning as well. So I feel like your person is scheming on the come up. They're creeping on the come up, trying to figure out how to get untrapped. Trying to figure out how to get untrapped. Give me some more for this person. That came out too easy. But we'll see if they come back out. Good cards though. The High Priestess. Yeah, they're definitely working on coming out of this. We got 2 8s too that came out. The High Priestess. The Empress. Yeah, so they're trying to come after you. That would be the Empress we're seeing twice at least. They didn't come out twice. But they are trying to manifest this. Yeah, because they are right now, it looks like they're going through a lot of shit. 5 of Wands is talking about having battles, little fights with someone. They're heartbroken, so this could be due to either you guys were arguing in an argument and it left them feeling heartbroken and not knowing exactly what to do about the situation, or they're arguing with someone else, whatever the situation is that they're stuck in. And I did accidentally drop it. You know, I just throw them down. So it did fall on the 8 of Swords where this person's feeling stuck. So that could be about, or what the arguments is about. But even though they're feeling stuck, they do realize that this is a genuine love connection. And the 2 of Cups came out. The Lovers came out twice. So this is definitely looking like, and the Emperor and the Empress came out. So this is definitely looking like a very, very strong soulmate connection. Let's see what else this person, what else is going on with this person. Yeah, the Hierophant. I feel like this person is really going within to even go deep into their spiritual beliefs and really check with themselves and see what do they truly believe in a certain situation. Knight of Cups, I always look at this, like I said, spiritual. So your person's doing what you did in the past. I feel like your person is mirroring your past energy. So they're not quite where you are. Exactly. The Temperance came out for them again. This is all the cards that you had before. So your person is where you are. So whenever you were at this point, when you were doing all this reflection and temperance, that's what they're doing just now. Yeah, this person's also focused on their money and stability, I feel like, because the King of Coins is responsible. So I feel like your person is really trying to do something that is very responsible with their sales and definitely with this relationship. They could have been dealing with third-party situations or just going out, drinking, partying too much in the past, and they're ready to put that behind them and really live a more responsible lifestyle. I also feel like this person is... let's see. I feel like this person is ready to come and get you. They're at least spying on you. They're in deep thought trying to think of a way to strategize on what they can do. Clarify, woo! Hope I don't get a paper cut from that. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Card went right in between my nail bed. Yeah, Knight of Swords. So, yeah, also the Knight of Swords is about battle, marksmanship. Knight of Swords, too many. So the Tower card came out with the Knight of Swords. So this person, Tower card came out, then the 8 of Cups. This person is walking away from something. Whatever, I thought the fucking camera stopped. Whatever this person felt trapped in, they're walking away from it. And they're going to have to go through a period of healing. But once they heal, this person does plan on coming to you. They cause a tower moment. So this is probably why they have to go deep and search. And they're probably even making sure